Yo, what's good out there, world? Welcome to this edition of Prepping for tradeMarc's Sunday's Best. Now, you might be trying to figure out, like, why am I starting this Friday night? Well, I'm actually going to be making some lasagna, and I'm going to make a homemade meat sauce with that. And I'm going to be making a chicken-style flavored lasagna. I'm going to be using all chicken products in this lasagna. So let's get to the ingredients for this chicken style lasagna with homemade meat sauce. So here are the ingredients close up that I'm going to be using for this homemade chicken flavored lasagna with homemade meat sauce. So the meats I'm going to be using a Hillshire Farm roasted garlic smoked chicken sausage. I have a pound of Purdue ground chicken. And right here, I have some chicken thigh filet. They were actually on sale at Walmart. You just had to use them by today. To season the meat, I have some garlic powder, some McCormick season oil, some sea salt, and I have some onion powder. Now, for my homemade sauce, I'm going to be using a can of Hunt's diced tomatoes. I got 2 cans of Rotel mild diced tomatoes, and I'm also going to be using some tomato paste. I have a green pepper, onion, and also a red pepper, and I'm going to be using some brown sugar. I have some kitchen bouquet, and here in the back I have some basil leaves, I have some Italian seasoning, and I also have some parsley flakes. And there in the back I have my slow cooker. Now here are the ingredients once again for my homemade lasagna, chicken flavored, and my homemade meat sauce. Now let's get started. So here go all my poultry, my chicken, meat that's already prepped, and my vegetables. And here in the front, I got that pound of Purdue ground chicken. Here in the back, I got that Hillshire's garlic roasted chicken sausage. And over here is my chicken fillet thighs. I seasoned them, I washed them, and I cut them up in little cubes. And I used half of a red pepper, half of a green pepper, and I use half of an onion. So let's get this stuff here in the frying pans. So before I turn all my flames on medium, I put some olive oil in all the pans. So again, I'm going to turn all my flames on medium. I'm going to put everything on the stove at one time. I want to multitask, and I want to get this done. So now, as you can see, I got everything on the stove going on right here. I have my Purdue ground chicken. Here, I'm sauteing my vegetables. Here in the back, I'm frying up my chicken sausage. And up here, I'm frying my filet chicken thighs, and I'm frying everything in olive oil. So let's start seasoning this ground chicken. I got some McCormick season oil. I'm going to hit it with some sea salt. Also, I'm going to go in with some garlic powder. So now let's get to this homemade meat sauce. I'm going to use a 28-ounce can of Hunt's diced tomatoes. I got 2 10-ounce cans of Rotel mild diced tomatoes, and what I like about them, they got the green chilies in there. And I'm also using a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. And to make sure I get everything out, I'm probably going to add some water and get the rest of it out. But right now, here go my sauteed vegetables. And here is my ground chicken. Let me throw in my filet chicken thighs. and my chicken sauce. So now let me add some of the seasoning into the sauce. I like a lot of garlic, so I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of garlic. Season to taste, a little salt, a little basil leaf. It's probably going to be about 1/4 a teaspoon of everything that I'm using. This is a little parsley, some Italian seasoning, some onion powder. And before I add the next ingredient in, I want to stir everything up real well. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. Now I know a lot of people put white sugar in theirs. I don't like white sugar in my spaghetti sauce. I do brown, and that's really just to cut that twang taste down a little bit. Now I'm going to just use 2 capfuls of this kitchen bouquet. And I'm like learning this seasoning too. I remember my grandmother used to use it, but anytime I use it, I always use it when I'm either making a soup or a sauce. So again, I'm going to stir all this up, and then I'm going to set my slow cooker to low, and it's going to cook on low like for 8 hours. I'll probably get up a little later after the 4-hour mark and just check it and taste it to see if I need to add any more seasonings in it. But this is part 1 of tradeMarc's homemade lasagna with homemade meat sauce. And I'll get with part 2 tomorrow. But until then, be great.